Shalom Israel. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth and who rule well. And a sincere salutations to the house of David. You Akim pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in all truth and all faith and in all sincereness. Risking and putting your lives on the line daily for the names Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. It's Zakar'Yah coming at you with another lesson. Lord's willing, it be edifying. So I just want to dive into this article that I was reading from an Israeli newspaper and bring out a couple precepts, and Lord's willing, it be edifying. Okay? So I'm going to start by bringing out my first precept. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as I trusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. All right, and we know that this is talking about the wicked. All right, Esau, Edom, these Edomites, the so-called white man. All right, so let's dive into this article. It reads, Israel may deny green passports to people who have not received Beetlejuice boosters. Health Minister Horowitz says that since the Beetlejuice loses effectiveness over time, proof of immunity will no longer be valid for those who have not had the booster. People who do not receive a Beetlejuice booster shot will eventually be denied a so-called green passport, which allows entry into various venues. Health Minister Nitzan Horowitz said on Tuesday. This is simply because, in terms of its effectiveness, the Beetlejuice is valid only for a period of 5 or 6 months, Horowitz told Channel 13 television. After about half a year, you have to get a third dose, otherwise the Beetlejuice loses its power. Okay? And this is the long game that they have been planning from the start. Okay? Okay? What did it say in Ecclesiasticus? Never trust thine enemy. All right? You trusted your enemy to the point where you thought that if you went along with the go along game and took 2 Beetlejuice shots, you would be straight. Okay, you would have your green pass, okay, which allows you to get into all these venues, and everything would start to be or perceived to be starting to get back to normal. Okay, but what happened? More and more stipulations. It went from just needing those 2 to now you need 3. Okay, you have to get that booster. Okay, and now how long and for how many 6-month periods are you going to have to maintain getting that booster in order to be a functioning member of society and be allowed to live your regular everyday life, going to these events and these different things that which you enjoy? All right, so as you can see, this man is showing you off rip that, what does it says? Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. He's showing you his rust has not been altogether wiped away. All right. He's showing you that he's still rusty. Okay. Because the wicked can't get right. All right. And it's up to you uh, to perceive what's going on. As a matter of fact, let's grab another precept. This is Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3. And it reads, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. All right. The simple pass on and are punished. Look at all the videos of all these people who took the Beetlejuice and had messed up reactions to it. Okay. That's punishment from Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, man. All right. For not taking heed. All right. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. And a lot of people pertaining to this article are going to happily take their third booster. Okay. Because they do not perceive the danger. They do not perceive the setup that's coming. Okay. Because this ultimately is going to be almost like getting your car registered every year. Okay. Every 6 months, you're going to have to get in line to take your Beetlejuice booster shot. And if for some reason you don't want to take any more of them, you're basically going to be cut off, which gives them complete power. All right. But let's grab another precept. All right. Two-thirds of our nation are not going to listen, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are not going to listen. And you're going to fall in line. All right, let's get another one. This is Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. All right. The prudent man has received this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding through the scriptures. Okay. And filter what's going on in the world through the scriptures. Okay. And walk circumspectly. All right. But what does it say about the simple? Okay. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. All right. So let's get back into this article. It says, we'll start up here. This is simply because in terms of its effectiveness, the Beetlejuice is valid only for a period of 5 or 6 months. Horowitz told Channel 13 television, after about half a year, you have to get a third dose. Otherwise, the Beetlejuice loses its power. The Green Pass testifies that a person is safe in a certain way. He added, so the moment we know that the Beetlejuice loses its effectiveness after a certain period, there's no justification for giving a green pass to someone who hasn't gotten another dose. You see? Comply or be left out. Okay? And ultimately, all of these signs are leading to Revelation, the chapter 13 and the 16th verse. Okay, the charagma. All right, all of this predictive programming and getting people to do what they say in order to receive receive rights that they already had for free before this whole Beetlejuice thing even started. It's all predictive programming. It's programming you. It's almost like uh, a dog being trained. When you want him to, learn how to do something, every time he does it, you give him a treat. When he misbehaves, you take something away, and that's exactly what they're doing. So it says, nevertheless, he said, the booster will become a requirement for a green pass only when the shot is available to everyone age 12 and older. Currently, only people age 30 and up qualify for the third dose. All right, so anyway, we're going to end it with one more precept, okay, just to push this point deeper into your consciousness, man. All right, you cannot trust the wicked. This is Psalms chapter 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Okay, so you can't trust, okay, these Edomites, man. They do not have your best interest at heart. They are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, and all you have to do is just look at their actions, okay, and look at their track record. All right, and more draconian measures are coming to Babylon near you. All right, so stay tuned. So Lord's willing, this was short and sweet and edifying. Shalom, wa abad babal.